If you're halfway through the year and still saying something has to change, but you haven't taken a step, this video is for you. You may feel stuck, but the issue may be that you're overwhelmed. You're afraid of making the wrong decision, and you're waiting to feel completely ready before you take that next step. If this describes you, I want you to know that you're not broken and you're not lazy. You've probably been waiting for certainty before taking your next step. Maybe you're tired of disappointing yourself, or you're tired of talking about what you want to do and never taking a step to move forward. Maybe you're wondering if this is all that there is, and that's exactly why you've stayed in the same place for so long. As the halfway point in the year comes to a close, I want to help you to reset. Not by doing more, but by getting unstuck. I talk to so many professional women who say, I feel stuck. They are tired of trying to figure things out. Maybe they tried something in the past and it didn't work, and they just don't have the energy to keep moving forward. These women may know that they're capable of more. They have higher dreams and goals, but they're afraid to take a step forward. And when we explore the reasons behind what's keeping them stuck, the reasons tend to fall in a couple of categories: fear, perfectionism, or they are waiting for clarity. And while I understand all three reasons and have struggled with these personally, I've learned that clarity usually doesn't come before action. Clarity comes with action, and it comes from action. Whether your action is a conversation, a boundary, an application, or making a prayer so that you develop confidence to take your next needed step, that next version of your life may be waiting on one decision. But if you keep waiting until you're certain, you may stay stuck much longer than is necessary. The reason you're stuck isn't what you think. I need someone to hear this. Even though you feel stuck, the issue is not that you are stuck. You are trying to think your way into certainty. You're trying to guarantee that nothing will go wrong. You're trying to avoid making a mistake. And because of that, you're making no movement at all. And that is what keeps you where you don't want to be. Most of the time, overthinking is related to fear. It's just a different outfit. Overthinking can feel productive, but not literally. You spend time thinking about what could be potentially done or what could go wrong. And in the process, you avoid taking a step that can propel you forward. I know what it's like to overthink and pray and think some more. I've been afraid to take steps because of fear of making the wrong decision and it not working out. And I also know what happened when I decided to take the step forward. I had to learn that God can course correct. If I take a step and it isn't the right one, God provides enough grace to redirect me to the path that I should be on. You can also experience grace and develop confidence to move forward. Ask yourself this question: what decision have you already made in your heart that your mind keeps talking you out of? What if your next decision changes your life? Women spend a lot of time asking, what if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I make the wrong decision? I get it. It's scary to think about things not working out. But I want you to ask yourself a different question. What if it does work? What if you're more capable than you actually realize? What if this next step changes your life? What if you're one decision away from a completely different season? And what if the thing that you're praying for is waiting on your willingness to move? Your fear keeps showing you worst case scenarios. But your growth and getting to where you want to be requires you to not only factor in potential risks of what could go wrong, it needs you to imagine possibilities too. Without possibility, what really is out there for you? You don't need another plan. You need one brave next step. I think some of us stay stuck because we're trying to figure out the whole plan. We want to see the final result and know the outcome. It feels safe if we know what to expect, and we don't want any surprises. The life you want is inside the thing that you're avoiding. Let's be honest, growth is uncomfortable. Setting boundaries is uncomfortable. Speaking up at times is uncomfortable, especially if it's not what others want to hear. Doing something new is also uncomfortable. But you know what? Staying in the same place is uncomfortable too. So you have to choose your heart, because staying stuck has a cost too. The discomfort of growth or the discomfort of staying exactly where you are and being frustrated about your lack of movement. Make the choice that you won't regret. 6 months from now, which heart will you choose? As the mid-year point comes to an end, don't spend your time creating another long list of goals. Instead, answer this question. What is one step I've been avoiding because I've been afraid? Once you know the answer to that question, that is where your reset can begin. You don't need to have all the answers to every question. You don't need to do everything, and you don't need to become a different person overnight. Your reset is about taking one brave step forward. When you take that one step, it can help you to get the clarity that you've been hoping for. Taking action builds confidence, and action reminds you that you are capable, and it helps you to move forward even when fear is still present. The life that you want isn't going to be built in a giant leap. It's going to be built through small, courageous decisions that you make over and over again. As you move into the next part of the year, write these 3 questions down. What do I want? What's really keeping me from it? And what's one next action that I can take within the next 7 days? Then go do it. The life that you're praying for may require a different version of you that's willing to move forward before you actually feel ready. Comment the word move if you're ready to stop overthinking and to take one step forward. And if this video made you realize that you've been stuck in the same place for far too long, don't ignore that feeling. Sometimes we don't need more information. What we actually need is support, strategy, and accountability to help us move forward. Whether you're trying to make a career change, build confidence, set boundaries, or finally move towards a dream that you've been putting off, coaching can help you to stop spinning and to start moving. Through coaching, I help professional women gain confidence, develop clarity, and take intentional steps towards the life and the career that they want. If that's you, I'd love to support you. You can learn more through the link in my bio. Being stuck sometimes is about a lack of clarity, confidence, and accountability. You don't have to figure everything all on your own. You can reach out for support to help you to move forward. If this message resonated with you, subscribe, because this channel is for professional women who are ready to stop surviving and to start moving towards the life that they really want. Until the next video, take care and be well.